Hello, welcome to the 2020 graduation ceremony for Logan Elm High School. Will you please rise and join me in the saying of the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Hello and welcome, parents, relatives, friends, staff, Board of Education members, and fellow graduates. My name is Jillian Leach, the Logan Elm Class of 2020 Senior Class President. I'm honored to be here today speaking to you all. Class of 2020, I'd like to start by saying that this day is important for all of us. Although this isn't the graduation ceremony we were all expecting, let's not forget our purpose behind this day, the opportunity to reflect on our past and applaud ourselves and each other for all of our hard-earned accomplishments. The Class of 2020 is certainly unique. We have undergone many challenges, including being the first fifth grade class at Salt Creek Intermediate, the class with the school record for the most senior skip days, and the first to go through a national pandemic that shut down academics, athletics, prom, and a normal graduation ceremony in the spring of our senior year. Despite all these missed opportunities to celebrate together, I could not be more proud to be a part of this year's graduating class. We've proven that we simply come out stronger on the other side of adversity and persevere past all obstacles. The first time that I had to practice this skill as a high schooler was on my very first day here. My first period class was health with Coach Pete, and after I got off the bus, rushed to my locker on the opposite end of the school, got my locker open, the first bell rang, and I was in complete panic. My full-on sprint, well as fast as you can weave through the maze of metal poles, to the modulars was not nearly fast enough, and I found myself locked outside of the room. To be honest, I cried, which I'm sure is not a huge surprise to anyone. At that moment, I nearly gave up on high school altogether, but Coach Pete's laugh and super encouraging words of, "Late already, Leach?" when she let me in, allowed me to laugh at myself and pushed me over that first hurdle. Since then, Logan Elm has given me many great friends and wonderful teachers who have helped prepare me for my future. While I'm sure crying outside of room 27 on the first day of high school is not an experience shared by everyone, I know that great friends, wonderful teachers, and lasting memories is something that we all have in common. I was recently given an assignment to explain the legacy that I want to leave behind as a Brave. I'd like to conclude with the legacy that I believe the Class of 2020 will leave behind. That is that we are all good citizens, helping others when we can. We do our jobs, many of us finding new ways to reach out and connect during stay-at-home orders. We listen and learn, despite tremendous disappointments. We are still optimistic for a brighter future. We respect everyone, missing our peers and teachers because none of us knew March 12th would be our last day walking down these halls. Above all, the legacy that we leave behind here at Logan Elm is that we are all brave strong. Finally, I would like to thank my family, my mom and my dad, my teachers and faculty, my classmates and friends for pushing me to be my best every day. Without you all, this wouldn't have been possible. I'd also like to thank Storied Rivals for creating a video production of this event, making this ceremony virtually possible. To my fellow graduates, let this anonymous quote help carry you through, in case you ever find yourself crying outside a locked door. Appreciate the hard times. Someday they'll be just another chapter in your success story. Congratulations, Class of 2020. We did it.
Well, Class of 2020, it may not have happened in the way we were expecting, but we finally did it. We graduated. I think I speak for all of us when I say we could not have done it on our own. I certainly know I couldn't have. So I first want to thank all the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, friends, coaches, and especially the teachers who are watching right now. Although all of our complaints about AR tests, homework, or lab reports may have convinced you otherwise, we appreciate all the time and effort you've put into helping us succeed. And to the graduating class, thank you too. Thank you for being yourselves, for being kind, caring, intelligent individuals. Our class is filled with some of the greatest people I know, and although the past few weeks have been spent apart, the past 4 years have been spent creating unforgettable memories together. I will forever cherish the late nights spent hanging out at Roosters after football games, the early mornings spent watching cross-country races, and the trips to the combo spent cheering on our boys' basketball team. I remember the day Jared farted so loudly in Mrs. Hamner's class that Sydney Reeser told me I had to mention it in my valedictorian speech. So many laughs were shared during our journey throughout high school. Freshman year, I had no idea I'd be graduating 4 years later with a group of such talented people, state qualifiers, district champions, artistic geniuses, the list goes on and on. But here we are. Now, before we go our separate ways, I want to share with you something that my class has taught me. I think you'd be surprised by the number of times I heard the question, "Why are you so perfect?" followed by the phrase, "I hate you." I never quite figured out how I was supposed to respond to that. Do I say thank you or I'm sorry? I don't know. So instead, the response I always gave was, "I suck at basketball," because I really, truly do. And if you don't believe me, just ask Isaac Ward. But my lack of basketball skills is not the point. When people started to say things like that to me, it made me wonder why. I saw myself as no different than anyone else at Logan Elm. But what I finally realized around the end of my junior year is that the reason people thought I was so perfect was that I only let them see me do the things I was good at, art and school. I was scared that if I did anything else, someone would see me mess up and then view me differently because of it. I accomplished a lot in my life, but I still feel like I missed out on many opportunities because of that fear. So, class of 2020, as you go on to college, the military, or the workforce, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It does not take perfection to achieve greatness. And do not let others define what greatness means to you. I still remember the day when I was TAing in Coach Hartley's classroom, and he told me to stop worrying about making others happy all the time, and instead start doing what will make me happy, because I cannot truly be successful unless I'm happy with what I'm doing, and neither can you. On my cap, I wrote, "Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire." From now on, that's what I plan to do, and I encourage you all to do the same. And remember, you're not alone in your journey through life. You have endless support from your loved ones and your brave family. Before I go, I want to leave you with one more thing. Just in case you didn't get to experience Coach Shep's class, always remember, life's a garden, you just gotta dig it.
Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking Mr. Smith, Mr. Hugus, Mr. Williams, the Board of Education, and especially the teachers and staff at Logan Elm. These past 2 months have been a strange time, but I can't imagine how much more difficult it would have been without them and their steadfast guidance and help. I am incredibly proud of the class of 2020, and I'm so honored to be the salutatorian, especially because now I have solidified myself as the superior sibling of my family. Let me explain. You see, my brother was 5th in the class of 2015, and my sister was 4th in the class of 2017, and this quiet competition motivated me to continue working hard through all of the high school with the hope I would rank better than them. Well, look at me. For this reason, I would also like to thank my entire family for their support through the years, most particularly my parents, grandparents, and of course, my siblings. Because of my siblings, this is not the first graduation I've attended. And those previous experiences taught me that I'm not the biggest fan of these speeches. It is challenging to represent all the different points of view in a single graduating class through only the eyes of Erica and myself. However, our class was one of the most unique, unifying experiences, because for a class with a theme of 2020 vision, I don't think any of us could have seen this coming. None of us knew in March it would be our last time saying, "Oh man, I wish the school year would be done already," and then suddenly have that wish fulfilled. However frustrating the circumstances may be, there are millions of high school seniors out there who are experiencing the same thing. Disappointing as it may be, the situation is something that none of us can control, and using my mad math skills, it ends up that this quarantine only affected 6.25% of our total high school experience. With that said, I think we can all agree that this 6% of time probably accounts for some of the most anticipated activities we were looking forward to in our senior year. However, just because we missed out on some events at the end of the year doesn't take away from the 94% memories we had together through the years. We've been together longer than any class before us. We came together as the initial combined 5th grade class at Salt Creek Intermediate and been together since. Freshman year, we saw the Lady Braves volleyball team go undefeated all the way to the state Final Four. Our class was also part of so many LE firsts, the first Chalk Fest, Cornstalk 5K, and we simply cannot forget the most important one, winning the victory chant 2 years in a row. We are the class that can handle times of disappointment and stress because of our strength and unity. The end of our high school experience may look different than previous classes, but the difference fits us. We are no ordinary class. We have some of the most diverse strengths a class can have, with amazing artists and talented performers and incredible athletes. Yet even with all of our differences, we're the most united class I've ever seen. For years to come, we will say we are the class of 2020 who not only made it through a ridiculously challenging time, but did so with resiliency and positivity. And in the far future, when you meet a new person and you both find out you graduated in 2020, there will be the instant connection of the pandemic experience. So as we mark this milestone and head out in our different directions, remember that ain't nothing gonna break our stride, nobody gonna slow us down. Oh no, we've got to keep on moving. Thank you.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to recognize some very special students graduating in the class of 2020. We have 10 students of this class entering the armed forces. Sean Bear, Marcus Brown, Briley Hout, Kelsey Hickey, Ted Hunt, Jaden Lujanbill, Bryce Pugh, Jacob Smith, Matthias Swackhammer, and Wyatt Torchick. Thank you for your service to our country. Parents, family members, community members, Logan Elm Board of Education, Superintendent Williams, and the Logan Elm High School staff, it's my honor to welcome you to the Logan Elm High School class of 2020 commencement exercises. Commencement exercises are a wonderful time of year for us to gather and recognize the accomplishments of not only our graduates, but for those that helped them along the way. This is the point in the program where I typically ask those groups to rise and be recognized. Obviously, this year is a little bit different, but we still need to recognize those groups and their involvement in getting our students to this point. Parents and family members of our graduates, thank you for everything you have done and all of the support you have given our school system and our students along the way. Logan Elm District staff, our teachers, our bus drivers, our custodians, our secretaries, our aides, our kitchen staff, thank you for everything you have done for our children. Students, please take time over this next week to seek these people out, say thank you, write them an email, thank them for all of the help they have given you along the way. On this Memorial Day weekend, it is also important that we take time to recognize those who have served our country, and especially those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our nation. Thank you for everything you have done. Thank you for your service, and we are in debt to you. Class of 2020, over the past several years, I've always wrestled with the right message and the charge for the graduating class. It's difficult to determine what is the right message for you to hear the last time as a Logan Elm student. This year is definitely unique. Please remember that. It is unique. It is not less. You are the only class in Logan Elm history to graduate in this manner. This graduation in the class of 2020 will always be remembered. We gather here at Logan Elm every May to celebrate our graduates and to send them off into the world. This year is no different. You are the new leaders of our community, of our state, and our country. We may not all be here right now at the same time, but we are all here in spirit. Just like the spirit of being a Brave is still within me, it'll be within you for the rest of your life. The lessons you have learned here, the lessons we have taught you, the lessons our community has taught you will be with you the rest of your life. And these lessons will mold you into being the great person and the great leader of our community that you are destined to be. You are our future. This situation is obviously not ideal. However, it's the hand we've been dealt. Don't cry about it. Learn from it. Use it and get better. We've been helping teach you these lessons all along the way. Don't do well on a test? Learn from it. Get over it. Get back to work. You do well on a test. Learn from it. Get back to work. Lose a tough game. Learn from it. Get back to work. Win a big game. Win a big match. Learn from it and get back to work. Been tardy 3 times to school? Serve your Wednesday school. Learn from it. Get over it. Get back to work. Prom get canceled. Graduation get altered. Learn from it. Get over it and get to work. Learn from these experiences and get better from these experiences. Everything you have and will experience is the material that will tell the story of your life. Don't resist these. Live them. Have the bravery to live out your dreams and the bravery to allow others to live out theirs. Try to think of your dreams as visions. Think about the difference between a daydream and a night dream, or a daydream and a nightmare. Have the bravery to live out your daydreams. You know, the ones you have when you're driving down the road and you're thinking about the way things could be. Don't let those nightmares scare you and hold you back from being your best. Along the way, you will be challenged by some circumstance, by some individual. And the easy thing to do will be to back down and not chase your dreams. Stand up for what's right, because that's what we've taught you. You do the right thing no matter what and chase your dreams. I realize that I'm a parent of young children, and many of you may not have watched The Croods as much as I have, but don't live like Grug in a cave because the world's a scary place and bad things may happen. Live. Learn from every experience that life throws at you. Get better for you and your family, and live for tomorrow. Live the dream that your parents and grandparents had for you the moment you were born. Every single one of you was destined to be the next great leader of our world from the day you were born. Chase those daydreams and get after it. Class of 2020, we truly wish you the best in everything you do in life. Enjoy today, enjoy this moment, but do not let today become your pinnacle. Tomorrow, make sure you're ready to take the next step. Good luck. Remember to always do the right thing, no matter what. Be a brave. Superintendent Mr. Tim Williams, members of the Logan Elm Board of Education, it is with great pleasure that I certify to you that the following members of the Logan Elm Class of 2020 have met all requirements set forth for graduation by the local and state boards of education. Thank you.
Erica Lauren Dale, valedictorian, highest honors, Executive Council President. Emma Catherine Lance, salutatorian, highest honors, Senior Class Secretary. Gavin Robert Ewing, honors, Executive Council Vice President. Abigail Ann Harden, highest honors, Executive Council Secretary. Sydney Lauren Reeser, honors, Executive Council Treasurer. Kara Ann Lutz, Executive Council Sergeant at Arms. Hope Danielle Miller, Graduation Chairperson. Jillian Margaret K. Leach, Senior Class President. Jared William Harrington, Honors Senior Class Vice President. Delaney Lynn Arledge, High Honors Senior Class Treasurer. Alexis Paige Anderson, Highest Honors Senior Class Sergeant at Arms. Gracie Ann Gray, Honors Senior Class Representative. Jessica Sue Dickey, Highest Honors. Abby Renee Hatter, Highest Honors. Brendan Joseph Clayman, Highest Honors. Cassidy Lynn McNichols, Highest Honors. Chloe Victoria Elizabeth Reed, Highest Honors. Marissa Maureen Schultz, Highest Honors. Parker Carrington Smith, Highest Honors. Tatum Marie Tatman, Highest Honors. Sydney Lynn Whittington, Highest Honors. Isabel Margaret Wilson, Highest Honors. Avery Borden Klaus, High Honors. Charles Lloyd Downing, High Honors. Colton J. Mace, high honors. Natasha Renee Phillips, high honors. Jersey Braden Sharp, high honors. Olivia Amanda Stump, high honors. Evan Tyler Valentine, high honors. Sarah Nicole Willard, high honors. Luke Travis Baldwin, honors. Tia Lauren Clifton, honors. Riley McHale Houp, honors. Hayden Wesley Karshner, honors. Board member Mike Linton will present the diploma to his son, Luke Joseph Linton, honors. Carrie Marie Love, honors. Marissa Diana Miller, honors. Jalen Rose Pennington, honors. Seth Hunter Pennington, honors. Michael Edward Perkins II, honors. Abigail Grace Phillips, honors. Tyler Scott Pontius, honors. Blaze Andrew Stickley, honors. Ethan Brian Patrick Waugh, honors. Josie Brianna Acker. Kylie Nicole Acker. Christian Todd David Aljo. Stephen Ray Allen. Sean Tyler Bear. Wyatt Luke Bannock. Justin Charles Barca. Peyton Adam Daniel Bennett. Brianna Dawn Black. Anthony Michael Berner. Kayla Dawn Bowens. Gage Caleb Brown. Marcus Lee Brown. Tanner Lee Burns. Jared Jacob Carroll. Kylie Ann Cage. Griffin Clay Cheadle. Courtney Elizabeth Chrysler. Joshua Emmanuel Claudio. Wyatt Andrew Coleman. Kaylee Madison Collier. Jace Montgomery Conrad. David Elton Cooper. Jeremiah Thomas Cottrell. Logan David Crabtree. Jenna Marie Crawford. Clayton Michael D'Alessandri. Destiny Lynn Danner. Chase Lee Davis. Jacob Marvin Deerfield. Alexis Colette Dennison. Megan Emily Deal. Paul Martin Dietzel. Skylar Blaine Drum. Dante James Dryden. Dalton Allen English. Zane Morgan Featheroff. Autumn Sierra Frank. Logan Mitchell French. China Lee Goble. Cole Mitchell Hartley. Dylan Matthew Hartranum. Kelsey Rochelle Hickey. Carolyn Hope Higgins. Chase Edward Hoffman. Blake Anthony Holshoe. Ted Allen Hunt. Dalton Michael Imboden. Carly Mae Imler. Hunter Reed Irwin. Riley Madison Jenkins. Tara Lee Jones. Renee Warner Kellogg. Chloe Elise Kidd. Devin Robert Kaiser. Gayla Marie Neese. Aliyah Christine Nisley. Ryan Christopher Kraft. McKinley Eileen Krogh. Jaden Maria Lugenville. Riley Lynn Mapes. Grace Catherine Maynard. Matthew Dwayne McFarland. Hunter Dale Miller. Samuel Allen Miller. Lillian Diane Mumaw. Tara Lynn Neff. J.C. May Nichols. Alexis Barbara Parsons. McKenna Lee Patrick. Jocelyn Paige Pierce. Peyton Alexis Porter. Bryce Thomas Pugh. Taryn Josephine Aubrey Ratliff. Grace Elizabeth Ricketts. Jonah Charrington Rippeth. Daniel Robert Rudder. Mackenzie Mead Salyer. Hannah Nicole Scamahorn. Matthew Garin Scamahorn. Parker Maxton Schumacher. Hamza Mohammed Sharif. Nazish Rashid Sheikh. Jacob Bradley Smith. Matabisette Lee Smith. Brianna K. Sowers. Clayton Marshall Spicer. Cade Anthony Stant. Levi William Stickle. Riley Mercedes Stiltner. Benjamin Joseph Stonerock. Luke Anthony Stonerock. Daisy Ryan Stonerock. Jaron Austin Stover. Brenna Parker Strait. Matthias Nathaniel Swackhammer. Raylan Page Terry. Trinity Ann Terry. Seth Andrew Thurston. Wyatt Michael Torchin. Colin Daniel Van Bibber. Jacob Thomas Vanover. Tyler James Watts. Michael Lee Weiss. Mackenzie Nicole Wiley. Lance Eric Wood.